Hello, hello. Welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. I hope that you are feeling well, that you are taking good care of yourself, that you are drinking your water, that you are being kind with yourself. So, we are going to get into a one spread reading, meaning no theme cards. I'm just opening the cards and we will see what is happening, what is the clarity that I am supposed to bring to you today. So just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it is a group reading, which means that it can be for you, it can be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours. If I'm talking about masculines or feminines with gender-related cards, I'm not talking about the gender, we are talking about the energy of the card, so please apply it however it applies, and this reading can be past, present, or future. So, let me put my glasses on, and let's get into it. Let's see. Tell me, what's going on here? Ooh, we're starting strong, the Tower. Okay, we are starting very strong. Wait, I'm looking until where I can put the cards. Okay, there is here. I kind of feel the Dark Night of the Soul with the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody is going through a hard time. Maybe they have to revisit the way that they are thinking. With this Tower, it might be that there is a whole catastrophe, a total downfall happening in their life. They have no support of people around. They might have been supported, admired, all those kind of things in the past, and it kind of feels that it's not what's happening anymore. Tell me more here, please. Ooh, the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they might be seen as somebody manipulative, somebody jealous, domineering, attention seeker, temperamental, somebody for who what other people think about themselves is very, very important. They are dependent on other people, which is kind of not such a kind thing to be when there is the Six of Wands here in reverse, because they lost the support of people, right? People might even see them as a loser. Anyway, what they are seeing it is that they are acting from a karmic way, and kind of feel here with this Queen of Wands in reverse, talking about jealousy, trying to be in control of a situation that they shouldn't be, right? They shouldn't be. Tell me more here, please. The Hierophant. Yeah, it kind of feels that they are going through a harsh judgment. Coming from people who are observing what's going on and understanding here that this person acted in ways that are not okay. They might be learning a difficult lesson right now. They might even have somebody teaching them a lesson, forcing them to face themselves, which might also create this Tower here. They might be afraid because somebody's judgment is so harsh, right? Tell me. Ten of Cups in reverse. Might be talking about family, doesn't have to be. Yeah, somebody who they feel that they lost their happily ever after. Yeah, very unhappy. Their environment is very unhappy with them. With this Hierophant, we might be talking about someone that this person admires. So it might be a parent, it might be a teacher, a spiritual teacher, something like that. very, very unhappy about what they see regarding this person. Tell me more here, please. Oh. My smear campaign card. Yeah, this person has been lying, hiding some kind of truth by lying, manipulating, telling a fake narrative. Okay. Tell me. Yeah, making very, very bad choices, not acting from a place of alignment. We might be talking about someone with a gender-related imbalance. So what I mean by that, it might be somebody who is rejecting a part of them, of themselves, right? There is an imbalance. We might also be talking, for example, right? It's just an example. It doesn't mean that it's the case, but you know, somebody, for example, who is gay and they don't accept this part of them, gay, bisexual, whatever, right? They don't accept this part of themselves, and so they are very against, very critical of gay people, for example, or they might also have a total dislike in the opposite gender, that they don't understand where it's stemming from, and so they have in fact a hate towards this gender. But it's just coming from the fact that because they are trying to maintain some kind of image, they are forcing themselves in a relationship that they don't want, but because they refuse to see it, so they are hateful towards this gender. Yeah, we might also be talking about somebody, for example, who's very soft, but because they don't like this part of themselves, so they act very aggressively, very controlling. Might also be. Okay. Tell me more here, please. The Four of Swords in reverse. Exhaustion, mental exhaustion. I got another information here with the Lovers in reverse. With the Lover in reverse, with the Lovers card, we are with the Gemini. So it's the Gemini in reverse, the karmic Gemini, right? So it's truly like opposition inside themselves. Something, as I explained to you, with the person who's gay, or the masculine and the feminine inside of themselves, right? Kind of feel that it truly stems from there, from the download that I got here. So the Four of Swords in reverse, they are avoiding their own thoughts. They might be running all the time, trying to be busy all the time, in order not to hear their own thoughts. Let's see. Let's get a little bit more information here. Tell me. Between the Tower and the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there is here a total ending. We have the Death card in reverse. So it's a total ending. A total ending of... Let's see if I get a little bit more information here. Tell me, regarding this Death card in reverse. Falling from grace and the Tower. Tell me what's going on here. The Knight of Swords, truth that came out. It's a total ending because people don't trust them anymore. Because they know how they are able to spread lies about someone. Because they are unhappy, because they are not getting what they want, because they are in misalignment because they don't want to face themselves. They are spreading lies. Yeah, people don't like that. Listen, people don't like that because you cannot trust somebody like that, and it's kind of scary, right? If every time that someone is unhappy, dissatisfied because they don't get what they want, they are making up stories, making up lies. Okay. So tell me more here, please. Yeah, somebody totally disconnected from their heart space. Guilty as charged. Avoidant. Unhappy. Unhappy. Looking at this card here, unhappy. They are unhappy and so they cannot stand. They are unhappy, they are jealous. Kind of feel obsessed by recognition. Okay. Tell me more here, please. Yeah, acting totally recklessly, arrogant, hot-headed, temperamental, creating conflicts, acting out of rage. Yeah, it kind of feels like this person, when they are hurt for some kind of reason, their reaction is attack. They attack. They cannot sit with their own feelings. So they are counting on other people to soothe their feelings. And so when they are dealing with someone who is not soothing their feelings, they will soothe their feelings by trying to destroy the person. Spreading lies. Trying to make this person very unhappy. Try to block everything in their life. Tell me more here, please. The Five of Swords. Yeah, this is what this person that is so important to them is judging them on. On the fact that they realize now that they are dealing with someone who wants to win at all costs. So there is no respect of the rules. There is no fair game. There is no ethics, morality, all those kind of things. There is none. Because this person just, they want to win. Yeah, and this is what this person that they respect are seeing about them. And I kind of feel that this person is dedicated to make this person understand what's going on with them, that they need to change, what is not okay. Tell me more, please. Yeah, they realize that this person, they may be acting out of shame of something, but it's something that they need to address with themselves. It's an unhealed wound that they need to take care of. Because it makes them act in a terrible way. Listen, this person might have gone to your family, spread lies about you. Yeah. I truly feel somebody here in revenge mode. You won't get away with that! Well, in fact, you might not have gotten away with anything. You might just have wanted to protect yourself. That's it, that's all. And it kind of feels here that this person with this behavior, all that they have done, it is to expose their lack of foundation. So this is why we have the Tower here, right? I feel here the Hierophant being very, very deceited. Do we say that? Sad, but sad like I respected you and what I see from you is je suis déçu. How do we say that? Yeah, deceit. I think that deceit is the right word. Tell me. The moon in reverse. Yeah, whatever they were doing in the dark is being seen. Yeah, that they were acting out of anger, revenge, resentment, control, domination, out of their inability to deal with their own inner battles. Okay. Tell me more here, please. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, and it kind of feels that you are just taking care of yourself, of your comfort, minding your own business, taking care of your garden, inner, outer garden, being all loving, caring, attentive to people in general in your character. The Queen of Pentacles is a very it's the kind of person that when they love, they are observing other people in order to know them. You know, they will cook to them what they like, and they will make everybody feel very comfortable. It's a very caring person. Okay. Kind of feels that this is what is seen now, and this is what the person didn't want to be seen. Who you truly are. What kind of a person you truly are. This is what they were trying to hide. There might also be for some of you the element of you being comfortable financially. Doesn't mean that you have millions, but you might have some kind of comfort. Maybe because of the work that you are doing, maybe because you trust yourself, maybe because you have some kind of money to the side. Anyway, it might be that this person felt that you were more comfortable than them. And I kind of feel that this is something that they were trying to hide. The fact that you are comfortable. You might also be someone, you know, that you don't need whatever this person needs. And so you are being more reasonable. But at the end of the day, what people can see of you, it is some kind of comfort. Tell me. Yeah, the focus, communication coming in. Let's see here what we are getting with this Eight of Wands. This is a quick movement, so things are moving fast. We already saw that in another reading. Is it still the full moon? If it's still a full moon, we are at the end of the full moon. Because this might be, you know, the hyper energy of the full moon. This is a very quick energy, very focused. It might be something coming in quickly. Let's see what I'm getting here for this Eight of Wands. Tell me, the Eight of Wands, the Star. Yeah, a wish fulfillment. A wish fulfillment for you because somebody cannot detach. Okay, so it kind of feels that what might come to you is some kind of information that might come to you because somebody here Eight of Cups in reverse. They are unable to detach themselves. And so they feel that they have to do the right thing. But by doing the right thing, there is here something that might help you on your path with the star here. Oh. Yeah, you are the wish fulfillment, in fact, right? They have presented themselves as being some kind of something. I feel like somebody wants to come and talk to you. I feel that somebody wants to come and talk to you because now that they are confronting here somebody who they respect that is telling them, shame on you, on what you did. They feel shitty. This is kind of, I kind of feel, you know, a person that wants to impress somebody. I said it might be a teacher, it might be a spiritual teacher, it might be a parent. There is here something about their need to impress someone. And so not only didn't they impress this person, at the opposite, this person is kind of disgusted by what they discover. Okay, let's see what else I'm getting here. Give me a little bit more information about this Eight of Wands, please. The Eight of Wands. Yeah, it kind of feels that you applied yourself, you worked, you were serious. You are serious, and somebody treated you as if you were nothing. When you are somebody who puts so much effort in everything that you do, I kind of feel, you know, the person that wanted to interrupt you from doing what you are supposed to do. I feel something else here. I also feel that this person feel that they are not prepared enough in order to come and talk to you. I don't like that, to be honest. Because even though there might be something respectful on the fact that, you know, being prepared, but on the other side, considering here what I feel about this person wanting to win at all costs, going through... This is an important subject right now, because they have a total downfall with this tower here, and the tower is followed by the Six of Wands in reverse. So they are falling from grace. And we know here that we are talking about someone who is reckless when we are talking about winning. They want to win at all cost. So this is why when I'm seeing this Eight of Pentacles here and thinking about the fact that they might want to communicate with you, but they don't feel ready enough yet, I kind of feel that there is some kind of element of trying to be in control of a situation, right? They want to be in control of what they are going to say. They want to be in control of themselves. They want to be in control of... it's about winning here, right? It's about winning here. I don't see... The Hermit is in reverse, so it's not somebody who has gained some kind of illumination, some kind of wisdom. There is something here that is uncovered, something that they were doing in the dark that is uncovered. They feel very uncomfortable because of this person here. Very uncomfortable. It's a catastrophe. Okay. Let's see if I'm getting anything else about this Eight of Pentacles that came out sideways. Tell me. The Knight of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Cups, very emotional. Very emotional. This might not fit anyone, everyone, right? But for some of you, we are talking here about someone who will ask you for a new opportunity. They want to be on the top of their game because they want to regain your heart. They want a new opportunity here. This is what we are talking about with working. But I kind of feel, to be honest, that they are more working on looking right, saying the right thing, more than working on themselves, right? I don't feel that they are working on themselves. I feel that they are working more on control, on feeling good with themselves, because maybe they are taking care of their look, or speaking to themselves in some kind of way in order to maybe also know what to say, and prepare themselves for all kind of, you know, being prepared. If you say that, I say that. If you say that, I say that. And you understand what I mean? Something like that. This is what I feel here. Okay. Tell me more. Yeah, I'm all the time attracted here to this Hierophant. I truly feel that this person is in their mind all the time. So you are kind of an object in all of this, right? Because you are a pawn in a way for them to regain some kind of respect of this person. I kind of feel that this might be related to some kind of childhood wound, you know? Something like that. The Eight of Swords in reverse, not being confused, not being in a mental prison. Unhappy. Unhappy, dissatisfied, not seeing everything, unhealed. Inner child unhealed. Inner child wound. Yeah, I truly feel that the person that we are talking about, they are very, very unhappy because their narrative doesn't hold, right? Look how the sun is here, right? Yeah. Okay. Tell me more here, please. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Let's see, getting out of fear, anguish, stress, nightmares. Tell me, the Nine of Swords in reverse. And they feel like they have no option, no option. There is only one option here on what to do. The Magician. I kind of feel that this person is boosting them and telling them no, and now you have to act like an emperor and act the right way, and you have to trust yourself, and you have to this, and you have to that, and they are truly, you know, pushing them on doing the right thing. Okay. Tell me. Yeah, you see, they are giving them advice. They are advising them what to do. They are advising them what to do. And because I kind of feel that this person knows that they have some kind of impact on the person that we are talking about here. Kind of feel that they are trying to teach them a lesson. They might be telling to this person, you know, if you don't do what's right, you will never be at peace anymore. So you have to do what's right. The outcome is irrelevant, but you have to do what's right for yourself. For yourself, right? Yeah, this is the advice that I feel that they are giving them. Okay. You have to release your mind. You have to come clean. You won't escape yourself your whole life, right? So it's not even that you are doing it for somebody else, for yourself. Doing the right choice is doing the right choice. Like in a selfish way, it is doing the right choice, no matter the outcome. Yeah, I kind of feel that this Hierophant is trying to teach them a lesson here. Tell me. Yeah. Being dependent, lack of abundance, lack of beauty, lack of comfort. Yeah, I kind of feel that this person is... I wonder, you know, if... I wonder if this person now understands that the person that they are talking to, they have no morality, integrity, ethics, all those kind of things, right? And I wonder if they are not trying to make them understand karma. Maybe even because we are here talking about, with the Hierophant, we might be talking about a spiritual guide, a religious person, right? Somebody who believes in the highest. I wonder if they are not trying there, right, to make them understand that there is a bigger plan, right? Make me think about something. When I studied at a certain moment what are the 12 steps, you know, in the AA and all those kind of things, I wanted to understand, you know, I'm interested in psychology, so obviously I wanted to understand regarding addiction, all those kind of things. And what I found out, it is that the AA, in the beginning at least, it was about God. It was about religion and belief. And so I asked to someone that I know that they were into the thing, right? And because I was kind of, I don't like it to impose on people to believe in one thing or another, right? You know, I kind of feel that you can truly understand by understanding the architecture of nature, with energy, with understanding the relationship that you have with yourself. We can explain to people why it's more valuable to be a good person. Right? Just by that, you don't need to believe in the highest. You don't need that. It's an image, but at the end of the day, this is why I'm always telling you, your higher self. Because at the end of the day, it's for ourselves that we are much stronger and much better if we are proud of our behavior. It's about us. For us to live at peace and strong with ourselves. It doesn't have to be because you are fearful of the highest, right? So I was kind of curious. So I asked to this friend of mine, and they told me yes, because some people, they need to truly believe in something bigger. In order to save them, they need to believe in something bigger. And this was the way, right? It's about, I kind of feel that it was about convincing them of the highest of God, of all those kind of things. And from what I understood afterwards, it changed, right? And I think it's a good idea, because if somebody will do the 12 steps because they believe in God, and so if they don't believe in God, so they do, you understand, it's risky. I kind of think that we can truly explain to people why it's so important. But yeah, we are talking also about people that maybe have totally lost themselves, so maybe, you know. Anyway, I found it very interesting, so I was thinking about it. I wanted to share it with you. So yeah, so I kind of feel that this is what's going on here. Kind of feel that this person is telling them, for yourself, you have to do something because you will be stuck in a lot of discomfort unless you do what is right. Let's see if we have anything more here, and then we will go into the closure and the outcome. Tell me. Yeah, but they are playing the victim, you understand? They are playing the victim. They see themselves as weak, you know? They want to attract some kind of empathy. Yeah, on the other side, we have with this Queen of Cups here, the codependency. Codependency, being needy. But I kind of feel that it's still at the stage of you know, because they see that this person is making an effort in order to try to teach them something. This might even be you here in the situation, in fact. They are like, yeah, still playing trying to attract sympathy in some kind of way. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to closure. Let's go to closure. Closure, outcome, what's going on? The truth is seen and said. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Getting out of a place of misery. With the separation. I kind of feel here that the outcome that we have, it is totally related to you. So maybe the Hierophant is not you. It is somebody of theirs that they want to impress. It's important for them to impress this person, and this person is not impressed, right? Kind of feel that here we are truly talking about you, that you, the moment you see the truth, and it might be in the past and it might be something in the future or in the present, the moment that you see the truth and you accept the truth, maybe there is even something that you feel the need that you need to express, maybe, not sure, but the moment that you are very clear in your mind about the situation, this is the moment that you get out of a very miserable place, right? A cold, miserable place, and it is about understanding that some people are not acting like you, they are not thinking like you. Right? They are not operating from a place, the same place as you. For example, the heart space, right? Yeah. Let's see if I get anything else here for the closure. Yeah, understanding that some people are sneaky, right? They are all about getting away with something. They are not in being honest. They are not there. They are not there. They are not like this and this. It's like, you know, very, very different energies. Because this person here, it's all about justice and truth. And sitting stable in the truth. In the reality. And this is, I'm trying to get away, right? I'm stealing here, whatever. Even people's thoughts, story, narrative, making up lies. You see how here the swords representing the truth is on the side, and this person trying to get away. It's interesting because we also have 2 swords here. And I truly feel here that there is this thing about people who are making up lies. Very often they are basing their lies on some kind of truth. And this is why it's so important when dealing with liars, not to give them access to truth about you, because they will use that like the stupidest truth that is irrelevant, but they are building a whole story around that. Yeah. I kind of feel that for you here it was truly about understanding that when you are in a situation with someone where you feel alone, abandoned, in the cold, no help, no support, understanding that it's not a relationship that you should entertain, right? Because it might go much further than what you even think. So it's about being very observing the situation coldly, right? Not with your heart space, not with your understanding. You know, two things can live together in your mind. You can love somebody, have feelings for somebody, because this person is touching at some kind of place of empathy for you, and understand their situation, and still know that this person is not doing anything good for you in your life, that you might have feelings for them, and still see that they are driven by dishonesty, deceit. You cannot trust them, right? Sometimes we have feelings for people for all kind of reasons. Sometimes just because they remind us of someone that we love, right? So we have to be able to live with different ideas in our mind about our feelings and the reality, right? This idea that you love, so you need to tolerate, and you absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not about who you love. It's how people are loving you that is truly important. How are they loving you? Because you might be the kind of person that loves everyone. So what? You have to deal with everyone? And people that are acting in the most horrible ways towards you? No. It's about how people are loving you back. This is a very important part. And pay attention that very often it's the people that love you back the worst that are expecting from you unconditional love, unconditional tolerance. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Show me how you love me. Show me how you care for me. Right? So anyway, I will leave it here. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that it was insightful. That it brought you some kind of clarity, that maybe it was healing. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.